One of the nation's worst tragedies, hot competition at the Olympic Games in London, and a record heat wave have all had an effect on the box office this summer. Erik Childress, Vice President of the Chicago Film Critics Association, is with us now. A lot of blockbuster topics. Erik, how are the numbers at the box office?
Well, the numbers are very interesting throughout the summer. We've had ups, we've had downs, we've had all kinds of things to look at. Universal has had a really interesting summer leading into this weekend. We go back to May, where they had Battleship, which was kind of a notorious bomb, sort of the second biggest bomb of the year after John Carter. So they lost a lot of money on that one. And then they had the Snow White movie, which kind of rebounded well enough to numbers that they could certainly live with. We had the Oliver Stone Savages, which opened well, but has not really recouped its cost budget-wise. But then you had Universal has made what I thought are the two smartest moves of the summer. The first thing they did is they moved Ted up 2 weeks into the slot vacated by G.I. Joe. They gave it a few weeks to breathe. It gave audiences a comedy. There was a sort of a drought of comedies out there. And what is the result? $200 million. Is making a run at the Lorax for to be their biggest hit of the year. And now you got this weekend, they got the Bourne Legacy, which was supposed to open last week, but they pushed it back a week to sort of get it out of the way of the Dark Knight and the Total Recall film that came out.
What about the other movies coming onto the screen this weekend? What do you think about the Meryl Streep movie?
Well, Meryl Streep has turned into quite a little box office champion over the last few summers. Back in 2006, The Devil Wears Prada did $124 million. A couple years later, Mamma Mia, $144 million. Julie and Julia did $94 million. And even It's Complicated, which was a winter release, did over $100 million. So she's had a very good track record, and Hope Springs is kind of filling, again, a sort of a hole that the summer has really had, which is a movie for adults. We've had Best Exotic Marigold Hotel and Moonrise Kingdom that have done okay, but Meryl Streep, this movie I think is going to do a lot better than people expect. Might open light, but I think it's going to have legs.
It says a lot about the baby boomer, because it looks like those people are actually going to the box office, which is very good.
It's nice to see every once in a while, because they can't always complain that there's not movies for them if they don't go see them.
And Meryl Streep has said that herself.
There you go.
You got to go see me in the Iron Lady, she said, and I did, and I loved it. The campaign, a winner or loser, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a big winner. I mean, Will Ferrell has had a number of successes over the summers with Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, and the other guys. Those are with his Anchorman director, Adam McKay. This time he's got Jay Roach behind the camera, who's, he's did the Austin Powers movies, a couple of the Meet the Parents films, did the Game Change and Recount for HBO, and this is now he's going to a theatrical release with a sort of political comedy. And I think this is going to be a very big hit. I think it'll probably do over $100 million as well.
Good to have you on the show today, Erik Childress.
Thank you.
We have a lot to look forward to at the box office this weekend.
Good week.